And welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright my friends, welcome back. So off screen I placed 200 rupees into the bank because once you do that they give you the adult's wallet, which allows you to hold up to 200 rupees. That takes a little bit of time to keep putting 99 rupees in, so I did that off screen just to save a little bit of time. But I'm going to go ahead and withdraw 80 of them rupees now. There's a reason for that. So let me go ahead and just get those out now. Alright, cool. There's prizes that you can get from putting loads of money in the bank. And yeah, that is one of them. Pretty cool. But the first thing we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get myself a powdered keg. And I thought it was 20 rupees in this game, but it's not. It's actually 100. I can see now why they changed the number for the 3DS version. They made the 3DS version a hell of a lot easier, but one thing I'm going to do is smash into this tree here, knocking the guy completely flying. Really sorry about your foot. But there you go, there's 40 rupees straight away up for grabs. And there goes my foot as well. Okay, so thankfully for us, I have the Song of Soaring, which makes it very easy to get around. I'm going to pretty much just straight away soar up to Mountain Village. So let's go ahead and do that now, because this is, to be honest with you guys, this is the quickest way of getting around in this game. Instead of travelling around and using the arrow to break down that bit of ice that's guarding, you know, the entrance to Mountain Village, you can just, you know, bypass that just by coming straight here. So it's pretty cool. It's a very quicker way of doing this. So there's a fairy there if you want it. But I'm primarily after arrows, there we go, because you've already got your magic. And if you guys remember, the last time we come across the powdered keg Goron cellar, it's all guarded off by ice. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can defeat Goat, the boss of Snowhead, or you can pretty much just come here with the fire arrows and you're golden still. Get out of here. Go away. But yeah, we have the fire arrows, so we can kind of just skip that. Thankfully for us, they're pretty much just enough, to put it simply. They're enough to help us out in this predicament. But do not come here with 20 rupees, making the assumption that you'll get any further, because you will not. I have made that mistake as well. It's 100 rupees for this, I can't believe this. But never mind. Alright. Can I have a powdered keg, please, sir? Yes, you can. Right, 100 rupees down, and we're one powdered keg up. So, the thing that I'm going to use that for is Romani Ranch. So I'm going to go ahead and just quick travel up to the clock town. It's just a little bit quicker to get to the centre of Tamina. But we're going to be heading over to Romani Ranch now. And in order to get there, it's kind of all blocked off by a huge boulder. And you can't destroy that with a normal bomb. It has to be a powdered keg. So, yeah, unfortunately we had to do what I just did. And more unfortunately for me, I had to spend 100 rupees to get it, which was very, very, just really nasty, to put it simply. But never mind, rupees aren't actually that hard to get in this game. As you saw, I got 40 straight away. And there are some chests in Clocktown itself that have like 100 rupees in anyway, so it's not actually that hard to get money in this game. And if you do this, you just go around Tamina Field as the Goron, you can pretty much just farm a load of rupees from these as well. That makes your job a hell of a lot easier. But in order to go to Romani Ranch, you have to go right of the Southern Swamp and just pretty much go this way. And you'll see the predicament that we're going to encounter in just a second. Alright, there it is, just up ahead. There's this nasty looking boulder in the way. So let's go ahead and take care of that. This guy's going to be here for ages doing what he's doing with that pickaxe. So yeah, let's just go ahead and help him out a little bit. Bombs away! And the guy's like, no, no, F that. F that right in the A. But no, that's it, that's the quickest way of getting to Romani Ranch. So there you go. And we're going to be getting a familiar face here. Whether it's the real one or not, I couldn't tell you. There's a lot of speculation around this, but take a look around here just for a second. Because there seems to be someone that we left behind earlier that appears to have ended up in Romani Ranch. And it's not the moon. It's Epona! Epona is over there behind that fence. And there's a lot of speculation around whether that is really our Epona or not. Because this is like a parallel universe, everyone here is like a duplicate version of, you know, the world of Hyrule, so it's very, very weird. There isn't a really guaranteed answer on whether that is the real Epona or not. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk to Romani. And we're going to say our name is Peter Pan. But instead of calling us that, we're going to be called Grasshopper, because that's nicer apparently. And she's basically going to give us a challenge in a minute. Because she says that these aliens come to the farm, and she's right, but because she's a kid, and a kid is saying there's aliens coming to the farm to take away all the cows, not a lot of the grown-ups around this area are believing her, so yeah, unfortunately these guys keep swooping down and causing havoc, and we're the only ones that can pretty much stop that from happening now. But we have to return here at 2 AM. Which is a little bit inconvenient, because we have to make sure that we remember that time. And I do want to remember that time, because if we do that quest, we get something pretty cool from it. It's a bottle with some milk in, but it's mainly the bottle that I'm after, because shortly, later in this game, we're going to need a couple of bottles, and the more bottles that you've got, the easier it's all going to be. So, yeah. She's given us this little challenge here. It's to test our archery skill. And she's put all these balloons with like alien faces on around the entire ranch. So it's our job to pretty much prove our worth now. Just so go around here, get these balloons. This is a heck of a lot easier in the 3DS version. I wish I was playing that version, but I'm not. I'm playing the freaking N64 port on the GameCube. But the easiest way of doing this really is just taking your time, to tell you the truth, because as you can see, slowing down gives you a bit more of an advantage point. There's one there, one over there. I think there might be one behind the barn, I'm not too sure, but we're missing 2 more. There's actually a grand total of 10 of them here. Oh, they're over there, that's not too bad. Looks like we're going to do this in under a minute, which was the record that was set by Romani, so cool. That is pretty much that done then. Nice. And because we did that, we get to keep Epona, which is very handy because we're going to be needing Epona very shortly. You two work perfectly together. So in reward for that, we're going to get the song. We're going to get Epona's song, which creepily enough is the exact same song. This game just creeps me out sometimes. Everything is the same, but it's really, really, really not. It's very strange. It's a very strange world that we're living in, and there's many, many stories about what is going on here, where we are, whether we're alive, whether we're dead. You know, there's a lot of speculation on this world that we're in. But yeah, never mind. It's still a pretty cool game, and we now have Epona. Okay, cool. So 2 AM these aliens are going to be starting, and they're going to be trying to take the barn by force, and we have to come back here and make sure that that doesn't happen. So it's looks like it's 10 AM at the moment, so I've got a couple of hours to kill. I'm not going to speed up time or slow it down or do anything like that at the moment. I'm just going to do some other stuff on the side. The next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is probably head to the southern swamp. There's a good reason for that, actually. We're going to need a red potion later on in this game, so that is another reason why I got the 80 rupees out, because I got 40 rupees and that put me up to 120, so that's the powdered keg, and that's also the red potion that's going to cost 20 rupees as well, so thankfully I've got enough money to do all of that now. And watch out for this weird bird looking thing on Tamina Field. If it hits you, it can take away one of your items. More often than enough, it's a bottle. I think that's the only real item that it can take from you. But yeah, you don't want to lose your bottles. It really sucks, to be honest with you. So, first thing I'm going to do, just because I want to come back here quickly in the future to do other things, I'm just going to go ahead and activate this owl statue. It's a very quick way of getting around. I would have just teleported here otherwise, but I didn't have this statue activated. Alright, so you know the drill. The quickest way to travel by water isn't going to be Epona, obviously. It's going to be the Deku Mask. So let's go ahead and equip that. And just jump across these lily pads here. And just obviously make sure that you've got 20 rupees at this point, because you can go ahead and get yourself a red potion. There is another way around it. You can go and speak to Kume, the witch in the Lost Woods. Go back to the other witch and say that she's trapped there. She'll give you a free red potion to go and save her, but you can go ahead and just keep it for yourself and be selfish, you know? Right, so let's go ahead and buy a red potion. She's not going to sell it to us as a Deku or a Goron or any other species of thing, so we need to talk to her as a human. Let's go ahead and get that potion. Right. Should cost 20 rupees if I remember correctly. Yeah, good. It's the same in the N64 version then, good. It's like 20 rupees in the 3DS version. The powdered keg can really throw people, because that is something that they really changed in the 3DS version. Because in order for you to actually buy that, you need to go and get the adult's wallet, because obviously at first you can only hold 99 rupees. So the next thing I'm going to do is head over to the valley area, which is why I need the red potion. Because shortly later in this game we're going to need the stone mask, and I don't normally go ahead and collect masks, but to be honest with you guys, this is going to be one of them ones that I simply just have to go and get, because it's going to pretty much benefit our lives later on. It's pretty darn important. Alright, so let's see. Quickest way to get there is of course going by horse. Let's go ahead and get back on Epona. Where are you? Where'd you go? No! Damn it, Epona really didn't try swimming. I hope not. Alright, travelling by Goron it is. Probably gonna need Epona shortly anyway though. Damn it, where the frickin' hell did Epona go? Supposed to stay put. Oh well. That's why you need the song. Because you never know what's going to happen. Right, so the valley is over there. Let's just go ahead and call Epona back. Where are you? Up, left, right. Okay, good. Alright. Wonder what was going on there. Yeah, don't try and get don't try and get on Epona as a Goron, because that will not work for obvious reasons. If you try to ride the horse in that form, you'll flatten the poor thing. Yeah, so don't don't try that. Because obviously this is young Epona, you can only ride it as Kid Link. But we need Epona for this. Because there's a couple of like fences coming up shortly, and you need to be able to jump over them. And the only way you can do that is obviously with Epona, or if you can kind of bug the game out by being a Goron, doing a jump and then getting hit, you'll sort of be sent back and you'll be flying over stuff as well. That's kind of like a speedrunner's tactic, but I've got Epona. I'm not really planning on rushing through this game, so I really don't mind playing it the normal way. Thank God for horse invisibility. Invincibility, rather. Be even greater if I was invisible. Alright. Now, there's a thing here that's not the same in the 3DS version. They changed it there, but get your lens of truth out and you'll see if you look around, there's actually somebody here. And I'm trying to remember exactly where you are, because you have something that I want and you can go to hell. Damn it, where is this guy? Where are you? Where'd you guys keep coming from? Most annoying creature in the game award goes to... Wait, he's over there. I see him. Alright, don't worry. Don't worry, little guy, I'm coming. Alright, can I jump this first time? No, I need a bit of a build-up. Alright. Yeah, basically, there is, for some reason, a guard over here. And you can only see him with the lens of truth. Which, thankfully for us, I actually have. Damn it, go away. Them things are so irritating. But yeah, there he is. I thought he was sitting by a rock. I'm actually probably thinking of the 3DS version then, but if you come over to this guy and then give him a red potion, basically you will get the stone mask that he's wearing, because although it doesn't say it, he's actually wearing a stone mask here. You can't see it, but he's actually wearing a stone mask. He has the stone mask equipped. He's weak, so he's in a pretty bad spot. Why the hell he doesn't take off the stone mask is beyond me, but there you go. He's healed, and as a reward he's going to give us the stone mask. Now what this stone mask does is it allows you to become pretty much invisible to the naked eye. So yeah, that's going to come in handy very soon actually. Now the next thing for us to do is pretty much... I'm probably going to head back over to Romani Ranch now, and I'm probably going to wait for time to pass and then do the alien quest to get the second bottle. You really need that for the next part of this game actually. We're going to be heading over to the Great Bay, and there's a part in that area that, let's just say, isn't very nice. I'm actually kind of dreading it because once I get this bottle I'm only going to have 2 bottles. And to tell you the truth, you could really do with all 6. And if you're playing the 3DS version, you can get 7 bottles, then even better. I would do that. So yeah, I'm going to have to be quite careful about how I do this, but let's go back to Romani Ranch. And I'm so thankful that at the dawn of the first of the day, you don't lose everything. Like the bottles, for example, you get to keep them. And actually thinking about it, whilst I'm here, this will probably be a good idea as well. Start activating a few more of these owl statues. If you haven't done it already, you really should, because the Song of Soaring is going to be your best friend in this game. Just for getting around quicker, saving time, because as you know, this game is all about time. Alright, so we're pretty much at the end of the first day now, so we're going to be coming into the early hours of the second. And we're here on time. We just have to pretty much wait now for the alien sequence to happen, which is at 2 AM, but if my memory serves me well, it happens around the 2:30 mark. I think it gives you a little bit of time to get ready. Yeah, as you see, Romani was standing there, but she disappears at the end of the first day. Now, if you're short on arrows, which I'm not, you can break this crate and there's arrows in there. Yeah, okay. So basically, I'm going to hang around here now for a little while until it becomes 2 AM. And then we're going to do the alien quest, get the bottle, and then we're ready for the Great Bay. Okay. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so it's 2 AM now, and the alien should be arriving as Romani is predicting. Where is she? I think she's gone into the barn now, actually. Yeah, they should be arriving any second now. On the 3DS version, like I said, I think it's about the 2:30 mark, because they give you specific time measurements on the 3DS system, but there you go, they've now decided to spawn in place. And unfortunately they will keep on spawning. There is a trick you can do here, you can slow down time. Completely up to you, but it will make the aliens go to the barn a lot slower. But to be honest with you guys, you do actually have enough time to do this. It really isn't that bad. Jeez, where are they all coming from? There should be one over here. The one that can catch a lot of people out is this arsehole over here. Let's get rid of you. But they do, to be fair, they are quite generous on time. And every one of these aliens drops arrows as well, so you're never going to be short on arrows if you get into a bit of a, I don't know, a tricky situation. And I just love this on the 3DS version because it's so easy. You can just move the 3DS system around and, I don't know, it just basically makes your whole gameplay experience a lot easier. Let's get rid of you. You're in the way, and so was the crate. That's gone. I don't know where that alien is. He's not by the barn by any chance, is he? No, but he's over there, okay. And you just can't, you got to pretty much keep your eyes peeled on every end of this ranch, because they can be quite sneaky, and but before you know it, they can actually get to the barn, and that's it. This quest is pretty much pointless waiting for. But I do want to do this because this is one of the easiest bottles that you can get in the game. But as you saw there, that one over there just respawned, and they will not stop coming. That's basically the gist here. They'll just continuously come until the time is up. But the time will go quicker if you let time run at the normal speed. If you speed up time, I don't really think that counts, because nothing's going to happen. But as you can see, the sun is rising. It's now 4 AM. We've been here for about 2 hours killing these things, which is kind of crazy when you think about how much our arms should be hurting right now with all the archery that we've been doing. But yeah, they don't stay here for very long. I think it might be 5 or 6. Yeah, so just keep looking around and let the time run normal. I think it might be 6 o'clock. Yeah, I haven't got that much longer to wait. But I might take your arrows because I am running pretty darn low on them now. I only have 8. Oh no, it's alright, they're gone. Okay. There you go. Cool. So now that we've done that, we're going to get our second bottle of the game. And she also put some milk in it for us as well, which is very generous. Probably just going to drink that to get rid of it, but yeah. Not bad. Some milk. Now there is some really powerful milk that you can get in this game called the Chateau Romani or something like that. I think you can only get it by having a specific membership and the cow mask. That's really good. It pretty much gives you infinite magic until dawn of the first day again. That's a really, really, really cool thing to have, especially if you're playing as the Zora and you want to swim and get the magic shield around you and stuff like that. It's really good. Now, pretty much we're done for the time being. We have killed a little bit of time here. I really don't know whether I want to go back to dawn of the first day and give myself a fresh timer, to tell you the truth, but yeah, I'm not going to be doing the Great Bay Temple in this 3-day period. I was kind of hoping to get the 7 Zora eggs that we're going to be coming across soon, but I'm trying to ascertain how much time I'm going to have to do that, because I think we're already on dawn of the second day now, which isn't a lot of time for us. Okay, what is it? Yeah, dawn of the second day. I've got 48 hours remaining. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and get over to the Great Bay anyway so I can save the Zora. Because once I have the save and once I can teleport to the owl statue that's there, that's going to be a lot more helpful for us. Now, how the heck do I get back there? Is it down there? Yes, it's down there. We shouldn't be up here. Okay. Oh, damn. This map isn't actually that big, but it can sometimes throw me which end of it things are at. I can never really remember which way, you know, what takes you north and what way takes you left and right. And I don't know, this map just can be quite confusing at times. If you know whether the Great Bay is either north or east or whatever, then good for you, but why the hell didn't I jump that? Come on, Epona, I'm giving you a ton of carrots here. I just love the fact that we're invincible on top of Epona. Just makes our life a hell of a lot easier. But you can't get access to this place unless you're riding Epona, or, like I said previously, using the Goron jump and then get attacked glitch. I don't know if there's actually a name for that, but that's a little method that you can use to get over obstacles that are too high that you normally wouldn't be able to jump over. But there is actually a Zora that we need to speak to here, and we have to play the Song of Healing too. He was part of a band, and unfortunately he got into trouble out at sea, and yeah, this is pretty much going to be his swan song, shall we say. Alright, well, let's go and rescue him then. He should just be out there by them seagulls, they're trying to pick him off, I think, like the vultures they are. Oh dear. Because I live by the sea, I see the ways that seagulls can act, and they can be vicious fuckers at times, they really can, trust me. Alright. Don't worry, I'm on it. Right, so if you come from, like, his leg side, you can actually grab him and push him back to shore. It does take a little bit of a while, but it's really worth it in the respect of taking his face like we always do in this game, because we're going to be able to become a Zora now. I did like the touch, actually, I have to admit. It's not every day that you get to play as a different character in the old school Zelda games. It's always been, you know, notoriously Link. But as Zelda games went on, you could play as different things. You know, you could play as Zoras, Gorons, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Hyrule Warriors showed it very well as well. You could play as loads and loads and loads of different characters in that one. Can't say I've played the Hyrule Warriors on the 3DS system though. I did play it on the Wii U and I did actually quite enjoy it. It's very like reminiscent of Dynasty Warriors. So it's a different touch for a Legend of Zelda game, I have to admit. So this guy's just going to basically wash up onto the beach now. Damn, it's taken a while. Nearly as bad as the Zora King in Ocarina of Time. Minus the noises, of course, the mweep sounds that he makes. But this guy is called Macau of the Zora people. He's a guitarist in a band, and this is pretty much, like I said, his swan song. This is going to be his final performance, but he's going to teach it to us. And yeah. So he's going to give us his message now. And what's really nice about this game as well is there's different instruments that you can use as well. It's not just the ocarina. Like for example, Macau plays a guitar, as you can see. Romani plays the drums. Deku plays the pipes. And you know, this game is kind of a bit more music orientated, I find. So he's got all this energy to jam out on a guitar and then die straight away. How the heck that happens, I don't know, but yeah, that was his last piece. Kind of sad, but you know, what can you do? Now I have to keep reminding myself what the frickin' song is called. There it is. Left, right, down, alright. So like always, we play the song of healing, and it heals his soul. And pretty much allows him to just pass on peacefully. I mean, I do like this touch, I have to admit, because it's not quite so morbid. You know, like characters die in games, and The Legend of Zelda is quite known as well for characters dying, but this has put it kind of a peaceful touch on it. Even though the world that we're living in is quite disturbing and creepy, the element of using the Song of Healing really does put a peaceful and, I don't know, calming effect on it all. Because as you can see here, Macau is joined by his band members, and you know, similar to Damani, he's surrounded by all the people that he cared about and that cared about him, and it's just a nice thing for him to see right before he passes on. So it is quite nice, I have to admit. I mean, in comparison to the guard in Ocarina of Time that was in the Hyrule Market, he just dies by himself, doesn't he? You know, he's in the back alley, you talk to him, and he just dies there in front of you. And that's really kind of morbid, especially for Ocarina of Time as well. But there you go, he's passed on peacefully, and yeah, gives us the mask. We can now become a Zora, and pretty much continue his legacy. And yes, that does mean being part of an awesome band. So there we go, we now have the Zora mask. The mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Alright. Oh, geez, there you are again. Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. You got it, man. You got it. Right. Well, I'm probably going to be calling it an episode here, guys. I do hope you're enjoying the playthrough and that you'll join me in the next episode. I'm just going to very quickly become a Zora and show off what you can do. The Zora, I think, is actually one of the best characters that you can be in this game, because he does have a few nifty abilities, so let me go ahead and show that one off. Creepy change transition as always, but he's got like these boomerang effect things, and they're quite powerful, and they come back to you and you can use them an unlimited amount of time. He's got like, you know, his own version of the shield. He can swim, which means that you can breathe underwater, of course. He is a Zora. He's very fast, and if you press the R2 button, you can do this magic shield as well, and you can splash out of the water like that, like a dolphin. We are a Zora dolphin. Yeah, and it just helps you get around easier on the water. So it's pretty cool, I have to admit. And yeah. We're going to go ahead and save our game now, which we have to do, of course, with the Master Sword. But I just love this. I love the guitar. Playing it really terribly, obviously, but the guitar has actually got a different kind of way of playing it than the other instruments have. I don't know actually, I haven't tried it on the other ones, but as you can see, he gets into a different pose when you use the left analog stick, and it changes the pitch of the tune. So it's kind of cool. I mean, that's the same button that I'm pressing. It's just quite interesting, but yeah, this is where I'm going to be calling it an episode. I do hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough, and you'll join me for the next episode. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.